before you find the live stream of the day. I can find it on here. I got Avery to go to bed, which is a good thing because now hopefully she'll get up early tomorrow and I can get her back on a good schedule. She fell asleep at like, I'm going to say it was like 9:10. So, thank goodness, because she's got to be on a better schedule than going to bed at 11 o'clock at night. I mean, the fireworks she didn't like, so she was up late that night. But now she's out cold. Okay, first person here is Anne for general. You have negativity moving into the past. If you've had an argument or disagreement with someone, it will resolve itself and move into the past. A new beginning is on the horizon. A water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You're prepared for your life to move forward. Money is coming in. Life moves forward pretty quickly. And Aries enters. Something nice could be happening around work. Feeling better compensated, better respected, and romance could heat up. If you're in a relationship, great. If you're not with anyone, look out for a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or an Aries. Safi will reach out soon. I'm going to say sometime in the month of July you should hear from him, yes. Him or her, whoever it is. Priscilla, general. If you have a wish, put it out into the universe. You have a new journey on the horizon that could be around a new love offer coming in. If you're with someone, fine, you don't have to change partners. But if you're not with anyone, you can expect a soulmate connection to come in. Could be a Gemini, could also be an Aquarius. With the Magician, you've got the ability to manifest new opportunities. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Money comes in or money's improving, and negativity is moving into the past. If you can, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And you may be planning travel. Tanya, when do you see Nick texting me? Could be sometime within the next 7 days. It should be pretty soon. Oh, I skipped. Did I skip somebody? No, I didn't. Will Nina say yes to going to the farmer's market? Yes, I believe so. Raven, general. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. You've got success coming in around work, business, or school. Feeling like cause for celebration comes in. Something nice happens around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Perseverance pays off and a fire sign comes in. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. A wish comes true. Be prepared for life to move forward before the end of this year. You may feel like money's improving, social activities are improving, and work is improving. Sepia, general. Slow and steady wins the race, but negativity is moving into the past and life is starting to move forward even if it's slow and steady. A wish comes true. You could be spending time with the Taurus. You also have a fire sign that comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, a Cancer, a Virgo, and a Sagittarius. Jesus, got a lot of people here. Listen to your intuition. Intuition's heightened and life changes for the better for you quickly. Could be feeling undecided about something or someone. Don't make any decisions until you're ready. And anxiety is moving into the past. Feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief and feeling prepared for life to move forward. Oh, hey, Kim. Hello, hello. Mariah, is it a wise decision for me to move to Appleton? Yeah, I think that it would be a good choice. Most of the time, like at least every time you change something, right, the energy around you changes. So there'll be a shift, and you'll probably see a lot of areas of your life change for the better and new experiences come in. I do think it's a good choice. Sepia love. You've got a new beginning coming in that could be quite passionate, and you've got negativity moving into the past. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around your life. You have a committed relationship here. Sun is in reverse. I mean, it could be a little delayed, but it's still happening. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders, and the next relationship you enter should be well-functioning, but it should be the person of your choice. Communication comes in from a Capricorn, a Virgo, a Sagittarius. A new journey's on the horizon when it comes to romance. You could also have a Libra here. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. You're calling the shots whether you realize it or not. You have new energies coming in. Sepia, career from 9 to 5. Career from 9 to 5. You got success coming in around having choices that bring in more money. Empress, love, money, and abundance is coming in. If you're looking for a new job, I think you said that you were a couple of live streams ago. You could have somebody make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Cause for celebration comes in around a new beginning. But you might have choices where you're making more money and you may even be working in a higher position than you hold right now. Not bad. I think it may happen sometime before the summer ends. A new beginning is on the horizon. I feel like choices, whenever you have choices, I always feel like that's a good thing. Even though sometimes it's hard to make a decision, it's nice to have options. Jess, should I block and cut off contact with the Capricorn? Yes. Cards indicate yes. There you are walking away from the situation, possibly because there's deceit and possibly because there's a third party around. But this is my 2 cents, has nothing to do with the cards say. If this is somebody that you feel doesn't treat you right and it's time to leave it in the past and you really want to move forward, block them and cut them off. But I wouldn't block them and cut them off if you're trying to make them do something. Like, I'm going to block him and cut him off because I want him to try harder, or I want him to figure it out, or I want him to work. That's not going to work. If you, whatever it is that you want, your actions, feelings, and thoughts all have to be in alignment. So if you're saying, I really want him in my life, but I'm going to block him, they're not aligning. You know, it's like going to a job interview and saying, I really want this job, but then when they call, you don't answer. You're not going to get the job if you don't answer the phone. Same thing with relationships. So if you're feeling like this shit's gone on long enough, I need to move forward, block him. That's it. I mean, the cards indicate you should block him, but there's too many people that are pulling this shit with, well, I blocked him, what's he going to do? If you blocked him, who gives a fuck what he does? Because you're not going to know, and you're not going to deal with him. But if you're blocking them because you want them to do something else, You're just creating a whole lot of chaos. HK, will going to LA this weekend be a good thing? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't go. HK, am I going to find a new job soon? Yes, you will. Maybe even before the end of the month. Lee, how will tomorrow go? Do you see me getting my key and moving into my place tomorrow? That could happen tomorrow, yes. If it doesn't happen tomorrow, it's happening very soon. Tomorrow goes very well. You've got 99% chance, yes, things are moving forward for you tomorrow. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Looks good. Energy around you, happiness. Mario for this week. Somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You could be spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You might be feeling as if life has come back into balance and cause for celebration comes in around work, school, or business. A new journey begins. Something nice happens around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Good luck comes in. Perseverance pays off. Things look good. Love, money, abundance, fertility around this week. Lita, general feeling sad. Well, you've got the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You've got money coming in, feeling as if life is coming back into balance. Maybe working on a side business or a side hustle that all of a sudden is moving forward pretty quickly. Fire sign enters Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or Scorpio is around. Negativity moves into the past. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief, and then you got take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Got good stuff happening. Donna, what are the Sagittarius Gary's intentions for us? He's an old friend that moved to Florida a few years back, and we reconnected on Facebook. I don't think that he has any specific intentions. I think that there's communication that's happening between the two of you, but if you guys aren't living in the same state, it's going to be very difficult to start a relationship with him. And I don't think that, I don't see like love, romance, and commitment coming in around this situation. It looks like it's a friendly thing at this point. I don't think he has any special intentions of anything else happening at this point. So I don't know how much you want to get involved with him, because if there's a lot of space between the two of you. Yeah. There's communication here. I see that. So that's positive. But once again, it's a long shot if the two of you live that far away. And it could lead to disappointment, because it could be disappointing. You guys are talking right now. That's great. But it's hard to maintain a relationship with somebody that lives that far away. It's very difficult. Even if you were old friends, even if you reconnected, still, there's a lot of distance. And unfortunately, men tend to be a little bit more realistic than women. Like, women think, oh, it's not that big of a deal. I'll just have him move here, or I'll move there. But it's just not that easy. I would be cautious with this if you're really vested in it. Only because it looks like it could be disappointing. Lee, what sign keeps tabs on me? Could be a Pisces. Could be a Pisces, possibly a Taurus, and maybe a Virgo. Username wants moon cards. Last quarter, moon in Aries, work through your feelings. Someone has had their feelings hurt, maybe it's you. Deal with the upset, especially, but not only if it's on the home front. Whatever is going on right now will go better if you take steps to make sure that no one is feeling like they've been emotionally run over. If you feel like your feelings have been trampled on, it's time to work through them and clear them. Then you can move towards your goals. It's hard to manifest when your hurt feelings are in the way. Manifesting mix. Relationships, especially with family and or people you live with, are extra charged now. If someone is riding roughshod over your feelings, don't sulk. Manifesting mindset. When somebody upsets you, it's easy to wear your hurt like a badge of honor, but that merely perpetuates the situation. Manifesting magic. These crystals work especially well for fire signs. For the fire sign of Aries, red tiger eye, shungite, bloodstone, chrysanthemum, forget about how I'm going to say this, chrysanthemum, prehnite, and flame agate. Choose one and hold it while you meditate, visualizing beautiful red swirls around you. Alternatively, keep your crystal close by you as you work through your situation, or 5 or 6 to make a crystal grid. Your manifestation affirmation. I now choose to release my hurt, and so it is. When to manifest your magic. The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Aries on a Tuesday, Mars Day, or during Mars hour. The last quarter moon in Aries takes place when the sun is in Cancer and the moon is in Aries. It knows that sometimes you just have to let it all go. So right now the moon is in Libra. Oh, so we have passed the moon in Aries. The moon in Aries should be coming. Very interesting. Working through hurt feelings. You know what my friend always says? In any of these situations, doesn't matter what the situation is, she always says that if you look at things like, this is just a game that we're playing that's going to take us to the next level when we cross over. I mean, it sounds terrible, but she's like, nothing should be taken that serious because it's only part of your journey. Like your life here on earth and what happens here is only part of what comes next. And it kind of takes the seriousness out of like everyday things, everyday wounds and hurts and, situations. But anyways, Empress, Cancer and I. Cancer and I. This is a different Empress. Have patience with the situation. Could be slow and steady wins the race. I don't know what this relationship is. I don't see a commitment here if that's what you're looking for, but if you're already in a committed relationship, then I would say have patience with the situation. A wish comes true, but it's slow and steady wins the race. If you're not in a relationship, slow and steady wins the race. A wish comes true, but I still don't see a commitment here. You could be talking, there's communication coming in, but have patience. If you're feeling a little bit anxious, have patience, communication picks up. T. Yvette, why has he been avoiding spending time with me? Seems like his whole life is a little bit out of balance right now. Seems also a little bit irritated, not by you, but just about life in general. Like he's carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders, and he feels like he may have distanced himself from a lot of things right now because he's feeling kind of overwhelmed. But it looks like there's communication that comes in between you and him, and you could be seeing him soon. All of a sudden, things get unstuck and start to move forward. Username, why has peace stuff come back up again? Why has peace stuff come back up again? Alright, I don't know what the situation is, but it looks like it's like old karma that it's repeating itself. It looks like whatever it is that comes up around this situation, you are not holding yourself back. You work it out. It's Even if you're feeling unprepared for it, you work it out and things seem to move forward. Stepping into your ambition. Whatever this is being like it's coming up and it's being purged. I don't know who the person is. If they're a Virgo, there could be a Virgo that's associated with the situation. Virgo comes in strong. But it looks like whatever it is that comes up, it gets purged and then it's done for good. Donna, I agree with you. Don't move anywhere for any man. I totally agree with that now. But when I was a lot younger, I would have not agreed with that. I would have been like, oh yeah, it can happen. It's magic. I just was very different when I was younger. Anyway. Love always tonight. Looks like you could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It looks like you might be feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. It looks like you could also be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Lay down the law, set up boundaries with anyone that you feel could be overstepping. Slow and steady wins the race tonight. Lita, if I had a conversation with JP about everything, how would it go? I kind of want to for my own well-being and let it go, but I'm not sure that I should reach out. Well, it looks like it goes okay. You have growth, change, and transformation. Have patience around the situation, and you might feel relieved. It also looks like there's compassionate energy around it. I would say if you need to do it for yourself, I would do it for yourself, because no matter what happens, you'll know that at least you tried. Whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, you tried. You did all you can do. Julie, does R want me to be downstairs with him? Yes. Yes, he does. Love always. He always intentions with me. You might be feeling a little disappointed in him, or weighed down by the weight of the world, because he doesn't seem to have any specific intentions at this point. Communication comes in. You could possibly see him, but I don't see him having any definite intentions as of right now, and you may feel like time is dragging on and not much is moving forward quickly. I don't know where you are in the relationship with him, though. Empress, general for my brother. This is the other Empress. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. There's a new job or business opportunity on the horizon. Negativity moves into the past. Someone can make him an offer that will be hard to turn down. A water sign enters, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Money comes in and cause for celebration comes in. Not bad. Lee, I noticed that BJ the Cancer blocked me as if I'm bothering him, and he moved out of his apartment. He acts as if I was running after him when he really is an asshole running after me. What's his problem? He feels negative around the situation. So the truth is that he was running after you, and he doesn't want to admit that. It's like his ego is trying to make it like he's turning you down, but he knows that that's not the truth. It's like he's got a lot of negativity. He feels bad about the situation, may feel like he's been kind of rejected, feels burdened and weighed down, and he's trying to turn it around. What a jerk. Love always sees his intentions with me. Maybe looking for a new beginning. There's a new beginning on the horizon here. Cause for celebration comes in. Communication seems to pick up. Negativity moves into the past. I don't know where you are in the relationship right now, but it's slow and steady wins the race, but it's still moving forward. Beautiful one, me and D. The hard work that you put into this situation can come back to you. Anxiety moves into the past. Things move forward quickly, feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief when a new venture begins. Looks as if communication picks up. You could see one another soon, and with the Magician, you got the ability to manifest new opportunities. There's communication. Pretty good. KB, General. Sagittarius enters, and romance heats up. If you're already with someone, I would say have patience with your current relationship. The energy around the situation is kind, caring, and compassionate. If you're looking for a new partner, Sagittarius could have potential. An old wound is healing and moving into the past. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and you may be feeling like you're stepping into your own ambition, and cause for celebration comes in around that. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders. As you step into your own self-confidence and independence, life is moving forward, and you could be planning travel. Sarah, what is the Virgo's current issue with me? We have kids together and spend years together. He cheated. I moved on. Sounds like he's got he didn't realize what he had until it was gone, and now he wishes that he could get it back, but he knows it's too late. And he may be trying to control the situation, but he could feel like nothing is changing. The two of you are just not on the same page. He feels like stuck and stagnant and like nothing is moving forward. And he's a little angry about that. Like he's maybe a little bitter about it, but you know what? The only person he has to blame is himself. So I don't feel sorry for him. Venus, tomorrow. Got money coming in. Lots of money headed your way. Listen to your intuition. Something nice happening around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, redecorating something, entertaining at home, whatever it is, it's positive. An old wound is healing and moving into the past, and you could be feeling better compensated and better respected around work, school, or business. Essence, General. A disappointment is moving into the past. Plenty of money is headed your way. Intuition is heightened. Definitely listen to it. A Taurus enters. You're getting unstuck and starting to move forward. No longer holding yourself back. Feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Something nice is happening around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Love always. Can I trust CC around my daughter? No, cards indicate no. And I would listen to your intuition around that situation. Because the cards give a strong no. Donna, readers told me that I would meet my last love in July and see a white dove. I saw a white dove from work visiting in July. Manifest or coincidence? I don't think that this is, no. I don't believe it. So I don't know how many readers have told you this, or if it's just one reader, but I don't believe it. No. First of all, I don't believe in last love. I don't believe in that kind of stuff. I believe that life is constantly changing and transforming. July seems like too immediate for me to say that you're going to meet someone this month and then never be with anybody else ever again, because that person hasn't shown up. And even if they did, I still don't think that I would say that it's going to be something forever. And the dove thing, I'll tell you why I don't believe that. Because when you say something to someone like blue rose, they come across a blue rose. Because it's put into the subconscious so the subconscious mind recognizes it. And I feel like people do that because they know that it works, and it seems like it's like a it seems like it makes them legitimate. I'm not saying they're not legitimate, but I've been told bullshit like that before, and that's what I felt like it was bullshit. Like, I remember some woman told me I was going to see a blue dolphin, and the next day I saw a blue dolphin, and so I believed what she was saying, and it wasn't true. Anyways, I'm just cautious with that stuff because I feel like, I don't know, I just, with the signs and that kind of nonsense, I used to believe in it years ago. But as time went on, all these signs that I saw, nothing happened from those signs. Things that actually happened in my life, I didn't get hit in the head with a sign. It was nothing that, license plate numbers, and I woke up at 3:33 and I saw his mother in, the mall. Like, none of that shit equaled what was really happening. That shit that was around situations seemed to be around fantasies or things that just never happened. So that's why I would be careful with that kind of stuff. If you believe that, then that's fine. That's fine. You can, believe it and see what happens. But it's not coming up strong enough for me to say yes. And I hate those kind of things because, and I've been told so much shit in my life, and none of it ever came true. None of it. I used to hear, oh, you're going to have 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl. That's not true. You'll know it when you see a blue dolphin. Then there was another bird. I don't remember what it was. A sparrow or a hummingbird. I think it was a hummingbird. Yeah, I would just be careful with it. See what happens. See what happens. Sarah, if I gave Nick a chance, how will it go? It looks pretty good. There's a wish around the situation. It looks like negativity moves into the past. It could be slow and steady wins the race, but you could also be building a relationship with on solid ground. It doesn't look bad. If you're interested, I would give it a shot. Javon, is the Aquarius worth fighting for? No. No, the idea of having to fight for something, you shouldn't have to fight for something that's supposed to be yours. Or if something is just not working, it's not working. It's like a lot of romantic comedies or movies are based on that kind of stuff. But in real life, if it's not working, it's not working. You don't want to bang your head against the wall for 3 years before you have to walk away from it anyway. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't look like, when I ask it as a yes and no question, the question comes up as no. Now, the cards can't make decisions for you. You have to make the decision. If you feel like this is something that you want to stay in, then you stay in it. But the relationship or the situation isn't going to change. This is the situation. This is the person that you're with. You're going to keep replaying the same situation until you decide to leave it. That's your choice. If you feel like, nope, this is what I want, I'm going to make it work. I know plenty of people that have decided that. Hey, I want to get married. I want to have kids. I don't care. Do what you want. I'm willing to settle for that. If that's how you feel, then you stay in the situation. If you want better, then I would say maybe time to explore other options. Username, what can you tell me about the A job? Is it too stressful? Okay, let's see. Is it too stressful? I get 3 aces. It is stressful. How is the team in general? The team might not be bad. They seem to be very perseverant. They seem to be team players. They seem to have each other's backs. But it does look like it's a very stressful job. I feel like it's usually the opposite way. Like, the job might not be that stressful, but the people are assholes. But if you're not one for handling stress well, or you don't feel like it's worth it, 3 aces, pretty stressful. unexpected. Snow White, Ben's feelings for me now. Ben's feelings for me now. Seems to feel like you're ambitious. You're strong, confident, well-balanced, kind, caring, nurturing, sincere, and a loyal friend. Sarah, will my son's dad ever show understanding of where he went wrong and why I gave up? He could at some point, but it's not going to be now, because right now he's in the I'm hurt and I don't understand. Like, I'll be better this time. Well, this time it'll be different. Yeah, well, I've already mourned the relationship and got over it, so I don't care anymore. He's not getting that. It's like, yeah, but now I could be yours. Like, now we could be together. Now we could have the relationship that we always wanted. Yeah, but now I don't want that relationship anymore. So once he's done his mourning and grieving and gets over it, then he can show you that he realizes what he did. But right now he's kind of like, yeah, but now I can be who you want me to be. Now I'm ready to be an adult. So right now, and meanwhile he's not, because if he was ready to be an adult, he would understand why you don't want to be with him anymore. I hate those situations because I feel like it always happens, and I feel like there's no satisfaction in that. If somebody comes back to you after you're already over it and you don't care anymore, like, I mean, I got the I love yous too. Oh, well, but I love you. But, now. Yeah, but not now. And that's not even true, because I guess he just assumed that I didn't find out about his wedding and his marriage. Maybe he just, but anyway, this was years ago. But, the I love yous are too late when I cried. I got it out. I'm over it. I'm done. Now you have to do it. Now it's your turn, because I lived it. And he's not getting it yet. He will, but he's just not there yet. T-Vet, how will he respond to the business idea? I think he's going to respond well, because you got the Six of Pentacles. Feeling better compensated, better respected. Feels like things are moving forward. Feels interested. And feels like it's grounded and stable. Pretty good. KT, is M upset? I know that he's been hiding things. Is M upset? I don't think that this person's upset, no. Rose, what are his next actions towards me? Well, you got communication coming in. Communication could come in some form of a text message that may be an offer that would be hard to turn down. Libra, Saturday night with Raymond. It looks pleasant. It looks like it's grounded and stable, but it's slow and steady wins the race. It looks like communication looks good, and it's a pleasant evening. There's a love offer around, or romance could even heat up. Sarah, should I reach out to Leon or hold back? I think you could reach out. Ling, why is S guarded sometimes? Just his personality. He's a little self-protective, and he's also not ready to dive in 100% just yet. So he's just kind of has to take things at his own pace, and that's just how he is. He's kind of slow and stagnant. But it looks like communication is going to pick up. Let me go see what Dylan needs. Ooh. My hip. What's the matter, Dylan? What do you need? You need some water? What'd you want? Georgia. Romance on the horizon. Pretty good. Anxiety moves into the past. Somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, but if you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. It looks like fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you'll have choices. You have a Libra here. Romance could heat up with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and the next relationship you enter should be very well balanced. Question, is Dave not wanting to be around me due to me realizing how awful and sick Dana is? Yeah, he could almost feel a little embarrassed that he's still with her because you know exactly what she is. But I don't think it's going to last long that he's distant. I think he comes back around pretty quickly. Sarah, what is Leon thinking about me currently? Thinks that you're very independent, courageous, strong, creative, unique, attractive, well-balanced, has a lot of respect for you, and thinks that you're ambitious. May think that you're also very compassionate. Babe, will he contact me and when? Okay, I don't know who we're talking about. I do better when I have like an astrological sign or initials, but I'll ask it as a yes or no question. I would say communication could come in before the end of this summer. Destiny, is Willie the Libra still involved with his ex? I think he is. Yeah, I think she is still around him. Jess, what's going on with the Capricorn in love? Okay. They've got a couple of people around them. They have a Virgo and they have an Aries. No. No, I don't think there's anything going on with them in love. This is what I think is happening. They may have had a breakup recently. They may be taking time to themselves, trying to figure out exactly what it is that they want. They actually have a wish that comes true around love moving forward, but I don't think they're with this person yet. Things get unstuck for them and seem to move forward. Old wounds are healing. They may be taking time working on themselves, even if they don't realize they are. Sagittarius comes in around them, and Aries comes in around them, and romance heats up moving forward. They'll have a well-balanced relationship, but I don't think that they're there yet. I think they may be getting through some junk first, and then their life moves forward. Sarah, my son's dad, the Virgo, what's he feeling towards me now after everything? You know, like, it's like now he has you on a pedestal. He thinks that you're kind, caring, you're romantic, you're smart, attractive, intelligent. Not that he didn't think that way before, but now he has a different appreciation for you now that he can't have you, and he wishes that he hadn't fucked things up. And that's the part that just irritates the piss out of me. Alexis, just send the question with a purple heart. That's okay. Minnie Chu, what will my next partner be like? This person will have a very strong personality. They don't hold themselves back. They could be very outgoing. They're perseverant, hardworking, very focused. Um, they may even be a little adventurous, and they're highly intuitive. Pull a general reading for anything that I need to know. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. A wish comes true. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and that may make you feel relief. You're moving forward towards greener pastures. You could be planning travel. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business, and cause for celebration comes in. Disappointments and heartbreaks are healing and moving into the past. Alexis, what is happening between Brian and I? Things look pretty good. I don't know where you are in the relationship, but things are moving forward pretty quickly. Moving forward towards greener pastures. There's passion here. Perseverance pays off. Committed relationship comes in and brings with it cause for celebration. The ability to manifest a new beginning around the situation. If you're already together, then I would say this relationship is just moving forward. If you're not together, you have potential for a committed relationship coming in. Use your name. Will my current boss leave? Yes. Rimmel, how did R feel about training me today? Pretty good. Feels like you're smart and intelligent, ambitious, and that you pick things up fast. You may also think that things are just pleasant. You listen to your intuition. You're grounded and stable. And it was just overall pleasant. It was pretty good. Jess, am I the only Aries love interest in the Capricorn's life? I think you're the only Aries, yes. Julie, would I get a good perceptor that's understanding? Yes, you will. You will. You know, my friend DK's intentions towards me. Seems to feel like the two of you have a well-balanced friendship. The world is at your feet. You're loyal and kind, and feels like this friendship is just growing, changing, and transforming for the better, and things change quickly, but it looks like a friendship. Doesn't look bad. It looks like it's a good loyal friendship, and things are moving forward. Moving forward towards greener pastures. Sarah, if I give Darren a chance, how will that go? Goes well. There's potential here with this guy too. It looks like negativity moves into the past. He's very focused, puts in a lot of effort. He's very ambitious. Negativity moves into the past. Heartbreaks heal, and life moves forward. He's kind, caring, and sincere. A new beginning could be on the horizon that could be grounded and stable. Rimmel, general for next week. General for next week. You've got an earth sign here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and a new beginning on the horizon. You could be feeling grounded and stable around work, school, or business, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something. An old wound heals and moves into the past. You'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or you'll get news that you've been waiting on. You've got happiness that comes in and a wish that comes true. Not a bad week. Julie, did R's mom tell him about my new job? I don't think she did, but I think that she will because the Fool's in reverse. But I don't think she did yet. Sarah, my ex-Joe, why won't he stop reaching out? What are his intentions? He's going to keep reaching out until you cut him off. So here, he gets this all the time. He's a manipulator. I don't know if he's very narcissistic, but he feels that if you're communicating with him, he can get back into your good graces, and he's trying to convince you of something. Somehow he's trying to get you back. Those are his intentions, and that's why he's not going to stop contacting you until you cut him off. Because communication is always positive. You could tell him to go fuck himself, but if you're answering him, that's positive. So he knows that he can get out of you what he wants to get out of you as long as you're still in communication. Once you shut him down by not speaking to him anymore and having nothing to do with him, and you really stick to it, then he'll go away. Then he'll lose interest. Sagittarius, George's called me tonight and we talked what will be his next steps moving forward. You'll probably hear from him again sometime later on this week, and he may want to see you in person, maybe later on this month. And general for the rest of the week. Could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You've got the world at your feet. You have a Taurus around and a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Money is coming in. With the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You're no longer holding yourself back. Not a bad week at all. Brittany, why did I meet M? What's the meaning behind us crossing paths? Everybody that you meet is meant to teach you something. Everybody. And it doesn't matter who they are or what the situation is. But you're crossing paths to teach one another something. That's the only meaning. You're meant to learn something from them. And you're meant to teach them something as well. And general messages. Got communication coming in from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or news that you've been waiting on. An old wound is healing and moving into the past. Could be spending time with a Leo, maybe feeling a little bit more financially stable. The weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders, and you have a wish that comes in. You could have choices that come in around social activities between now and the end of the month. Social activities could pick up. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Username, how would I do if I got the job at A? How would I feel if I changed my job? Okay. I think if you got this job, I think you would do well. You got success around it. But you may be feeling a little bit burdened or weighed down by it. There'll be an adjustment period trying to, like, starting something new is always a little stressful. So there'll be stress around it. And eventually you'll turn a corner where you feel like a wish has come true and things move forward. How would I feel if I changed my job? I think that you're going to be stressed out at first. You could be feeling, if you change jobs, relief that you don't have to go back to the first place. The second place may bring in a whole new set of anxiety, but at some point you get past it and you move forward in that job. I think that you would be excited for a change, but it could be a little stressful. But new beginnings are always stressful. Tanya, general, next 48. Perseverance pays off. You have some good luck coming in. You've got a new journey on the horizon, and something out of the blue, fun and spontaneous could come in the next 2 days. You also may be feeling a little grounded and stable around work, school, or business. Energy around you seems to lighten over the next couple of days, and then love for the next 48 hours. You've got love, money, abundance, fertility coming in. You've got the magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. It looks like you've got a new journey on the horizon with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and then some good luck coming in over the next 2 days. It also looks like you can hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or you can get news that you've been waiting on. I'm just going to read this. Truthfully Speaking says, I was referred to you by King Coley. I'm a 4 of diamonds. I'm a 4 of spades. I think my father's a 4 of diamonds. Are you September 7th? I think my father's 4 of diamonds and my nephews are 8 of diamonds. And we got a lot of 8 of diamonds around me. My best friend is an 8 of diamonds and both of my nephews. My karmic reward, folks, are lessons. I answered here for a 2-year-old post. I'm glad he referred me here. Oh, we're glad to have you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for coming in. I'm a 4 of spades, and so is Avery, believe it or not. How funny is that? Because there's not that many 4 of spades. January 1st, January 10th, February 8th, March 6th, April 4th, and May 2nd. That's it for 4 of spades people. But I don't know how much I believe in that stuff. It's very interesting, though. I find it to be fascinating. The whole you know, like the 52 cards, the 4 seasons, the 13 weeks. It's very interesting. Anyway. Lita, I just pre-typed a message of what I would send to JP. How would he feel about it? Might feel a little stuck and stagnant. Could feel a little out of balance, but then it does look like you guys could talk. There could be communication that comes in, and there could be choices around it, and you might clear the air. He may be taken back from it, not expecting it. But, you know, that happens, especially if you haven't spoken to him in a while. I would send it. If you want to do this for yourself and you have no other intentions other than healing yourself, I would send it. Julie, how does he feel about me not texting him back? Or he didn't pay it any mind? No, he did pay it mind. He feels like kind of annoyed. But you know what? Good. That's what he gets. The winds of change are blowing around him too. So now he's starting to see that he's been an asshole. And he feels a little bit like, you know, you're not so thrilled with him anymore. Good. Bella has Aquarius. Checked out my design portfolio. Yes, I think he has. Username, I honestly feel like I would be undecided. I didn't even apply for this job. They reached out to me from LinkedIn. You know what? Go inquire about it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, go meet the people, go see what it's all about. You don't have to take it, but you could see what it's all about. Tanya, energy of the fire sign coming in, and that guy E had the nerve to text me with a smiley face. Sunshine. These guys they're amazing. Energy of the fire sign coming in. This person seems to be very kind-hearted, compassionate, successful, intuitive, well-prepared, and hardworking. This fire sign. I don't blame you not liking the boss that's a liar. Not in my department, but in the inventory department. This woman that used to run the department, for some reason, and it's like it was so clear as day. Like, this is why I know, like, in my own life I get frustrated, and everybody gets frustrated when they live it. But eventually things always come out. Eventually people get seen for who they are. And in this case, this woman was running the department, and it's like if she had an employee that was really a good employee, she sabotaged them bad, and the person would get fired, or they would kind of like have no choice but to quit, and everybody could see it, but they would never do anything about it. Like her boss above her never did anything about it, and we couldn't understand it. Like the revolving door in that department, I mean, they were going through people. One guy, I mean, I tell his story too. Went to lunch and never came back. Like that's how bad it was. But instead of like wanting good employees, she wanted shitty employees, like to make herself look better. And she would. I became friends with one of the women that worked in that department. So, for example, if you had to do A, B, and C, she would only tell you to do A and C, and then B wouldn't get done. And then when they would have a meeting, why didn't you do B? You told me you didn't tell me I had to do B. Oh, I told you you had to do B. And it was, yeah. I mean, I had to write the woman's resignation letter at my desk. She came in and she was like, "I need you to write me a resignation letter. Can you do it? So you have 5 minutes?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll do it." Anyway. And then she came in and she was like, "I need a box." But that's what happens. It's like people that are insecure, it's like it ruins their life. Anyway, so the point is that eventually she got fired too. They let her go. But I can't tell you how many people they went through before they finally got rid of her. I mean, and that poor woman, I haven't spoken to her in years, but if I were to call her right now, she would start immediately. I do believe that motherfucker. Katie, what does Andres think about my music? Seems to think that it's very good. Feels that you're passionate about it. Feels that it's creative, unique, like things could be moving forward. Seems to be have a high opinion of you and hold a lot of respect for you and your music. Venus, will my boyfriend break up with? Will my best friend break up with her girlfriend and move in with me in the future? Will my best friend break up with her girlfriend and move in with me in the future? I think so, yeah. Fuck that manager. Yeah, good. Oh, that story, that was crazy. It was crazy. This woman, the woman that quit that I was friends with, like she was older. I don't know how old she was. I would say she had to be at the time like in her late 40s, early 50s. And then like we would get together even after she quit, like all of us that worked together, and she couldn't stop talking about it, and it was like years later. She was like, "You believe that motherfucker?" But that's how traumatizing it was. I don't blame her not one bit. Harsha, general for April. No, why isn't it working? What is going on here? Blue one's not plugged in? What's happening? What's the matter, Dylan? What do you need? There we go. Harsha, general for April. General for April, it looks like anxiety moves into the past, perseverance pays off. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back to you, cause for celebration comes in. Could walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. An old wound heals, and your perseverance pays off around finances. Finances are improving. Katie, how will Andre C. feel when I come back to social media after 7 months? Doesn't think too much about it. May be surprised to see you, but doesn't read too much into it. Happy, like they're not really thinking much about it. I'm out Friday. Yeah, I don't blame you. 2 weeks. 2 weeks my ass. Tanya, did my friend Phil get through his tower moment? I have a feeling he's going to blow through, like always saying that I need you, then vanish again. Well, you're going to hear from him. You got communication coming in from him. It looks like he may be feeling stuck or stagnant, but there is communication coming in, and it looks like it's kind of consistent communication. But you're right. If he's done this blowing in and out nonsense, most of the time people that do that just repeat it. So even if he will come back, he's probably going to blow out again. I don't like, I don't like that. People that vanish, the ghosters, they'll just vanish again. But that's just who they are. And, Dylan, what's going on over there? And I don't like that disappearing nonsense. Julie, now that I'm downstairs with him, does he want me to stay to the morning? Yes, I think he does. What's happening, Dylan? Let me go see. What's the problem with you? What do you need? What do you need? What's going on? What, you have an itch? What's going on? Is your ear bothering you? No. What's happening? You're hungry? He had food in his dish. Maybe he couldn't see it in the dark. I don't know. Should be able to smell it. Anyway, he's eating now. He's eating now. Username. When could my current manager be leaving? I would say it could be sometime this fall. With the 8, it could be as soon as the month of August, but I think it's going to be in the fall. Daniel, how does the Pisces feel towards me? Pisces thinks that you're very smart and intelligent. Thinks that you're attractive, hardworking, passionate, sincere, has a lot of respect for you, and may think that you have a little bit of an adventurous side. Bella, does the Aquarius like my design skills? Yes, definitely. Rimmel, should I take PSYC 4PL7? Okay, let's see. Or 4P92. I would say the first one, 4P07. It should go well. It should go well. You might find it to be very interesting too. And you're stepping into your ambition and you seem to do well in it. Noni, what does Ed want from the connection? He's got no idea what he wants. It doesn't look like he's looking for a committed relationship, but it does look like he enjoys spending time together, and it looks like there's communication here, but love cup is in reverse, so I would say he's not looking for a love offer at this point, or nothing serious right now. Doesn't mean that can't change in the future, but he's kind of a little bit all over the place and uncertain of what exactly he wants around this or anything. He looks undecided about life in general. Jasper Blues, is Libra about to come into my life because I can feel something is about to happen, but I don't know. Is Libra about to come into my life? Yes, I believe so. Eliza, does Asher and I have a future? Will he come back? I'm a Virgo. Okay, let's see. Is Asher coming back? I don't see a reconnection coming in right now. I would say it's not on the horizon. I would imagine within the next 3 months things are going to get back on track. I would try to move forward with your life and not wait around for this, because it seems like it's stagnant, and he may be moving in a different direction at this point. Sea Baby 3, general love rating. Well, you got a love offer coming in here. So if you're already with someone, current relationship has cause for celebration around it, and your current partner would make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. If you're not with anyone, this still happens. Life changes for the better quickly, out of the clear blue sky. Successful connection comes in. Old wounds are healing, and life moves forward, possibly with a Cancer. If for some reason you don't like the Cancer, you could have a very passionate, listen to your intuition, earth sign that comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and the ability to manifest new opportunities. Simba next for 24 hours. Could have money coming in. Could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Listen to your intuition. With the Magician, you got the ability to manifest new opportunities. It looks like you may be focused on a side business or a side hustle. Life comes back into balance. And if you can, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. but the hard work you put into work, school, or business pays off. Okay, lovely. Is Juwani actually interested in any of the new chicks he's followed on Instagram after he just broke up with Maria a week ago? Well, it looks like he's throwing it out there to see who is around or who's available. I don't think he's actually interested in anybody personally, but he's interested in looking for somebody new. So I would say he's looking for life to move forward. Tanya, the surprise communication coming in, will it be positive? I hope it's a nice shift. Change. 6, 7. Should be positive. It should be positive. Let's see what happens. Should be fucking something's got to give. Lucinda, general for the month of July. Could be spending time with a Capricorn. You also have a Scorpio around and a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief when finances improve. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Negativity moves into the past. You could have a love offer that comes in. If you're with someone, great. If you're not with anyone, you have a Capricorn here. You've got a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have a Scorpio that comes in. That could be potential cause for celebration comes in when somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. Don't stand for anybody's nonsense. Renew November and December reading. November and December reading. You're not looking back on the past fondly. Life is starting to move forward. You've got a Libra and a Taurus around that could be of significance. Anxiety moves into the past. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions. Some good luck comes in. Love, money, abundance, fertility comes in those months. A wish comes true. You may be going back to school or learning a new area of study. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Simran, general tarot advice to the current situation. Okay, I don't know what it is that we're talking about, so let's just see what the cards say. Anxiety moves into the past when you put your wants and needs first. Your perseverance pushes you through to the other side. Life comes back into balance. Don't be afraid to lay down the law, set up boundaries, and life is moving forward towards greener pastures. It also looks like you're not looking back on the past fondly. Life is moving forward. An old wound is healing and moving into the past, but it doesn't look like anything is changing quickly. It looks like this is a slow change around this situation. Tanya, spirit messages. The Magician, Archangel Raziel. You are ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. Knight of Fire, passionate, adventurous, self-assured, and restless. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Ace of Air. Inspiration, seeing the humor in a situation, a challenging beginning. Oh shit, did I lose my spot on this phone? Miss Billy, will I decide to go back to school? I think you will, yes. At some point you do. Venus, what will happen within the next month? Got a new journey on the horizon. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders, and with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Perseverance pays off, money comes in, a Libra enters, a Taurus enters, some good luck comes in, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Not a bad month. Pallavi, love. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders when it comes to love. Your love life moves forward with a new beginning on the horizon. A new venture begins. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, listen to your intuition. Hard work that you put into love comes back to you. You have an Aries around as well. You're prepared for your love life to move forward. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. The next relationship should have long-term commitment potential around it. Your Majesty, what does Spirit want me to know to become even more magnetic? Put your wants and needs first. Step into your own strength, your own self-confidence. Don't stand for anybody's nonsense. You no longer hold yourself back. You're grounded and stable. Your life is moving forward. Put your wants and needs first. You don't have to be an asshole about it, but you're more important. I don't want to make it sound like that, but it's like when you put out into the universe that I'm the most important, my wants and needs are most important in my world, then the universe reflects it back to you. If you put everybody else's wants and needs before you, then the universe reflects that back to you. That everybody else is more important than you are. So continue being strong, grounded, stable, and not standing for any nonsense, and your life moves forward, and you attract things to you that are in your highest good, because that's where you are. Peanut lover general. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You could be spending time with a Virgo. Got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities and choices come in. Feeling prepared for life to move forward, the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could reconnect with an old friend from the past. Venus, will my best friend move in within the next month? I don't think so. I don't think it's going to happen that fast. Anthony, how does the Cancer think my last birthday wish email these days? I think that she thought that it was a nice thing to do. I think she may feel like the situation is a little bit out of balance. And I think that she got the message, and then that was really it. I don't think she's thinking too much about it now. Like, she got it, she thought it was nice, and then that was it. That's kind of where she left it. Be wise. Does my bossy think I accomplished my job yesterday? Has a lot of respect for you. May feel like you listen to your intuition. May feel like you're very ambitious. Weight of the world slipped off your shoulders and you got things done successfully. Not bad. Jazz, what do I need to know? Life is starting to move forward and you're headed towards the 10 cups being full. All of a sudden, things can move forward pretty quickly. Earth sign comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. If you've had an argument with somebody, it will resolve itself and move into the past. A new beginning is on the horizon. You could be going back to school or learning a new area of study. Tanya, what does Tarot want me to know? Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You got choices coming in. Feeling better compensated and better respected around work, school, or business. Possibly paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief. Some good luck comes in. It also looks like life seems to move forward pretty quickly. You could be planning travel, and life is changing for the better fast, too. Got some money coming in. A wish comes true. Life moves forward. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Pretty good. HR, will I reconcile with MG? You could, yeah. Sanch, will San contact me today? I don't see communication coming in today. I don't think so. Lose career until the end of the month. Looks good. You could have nice money coming in. Negativity is moving into the past. You may be feeling very focused and very ambitious. You also could be very busy. Perseverance pays off. Pure love, love reading. Success comes in around love. You got a new beginning on the horizon. Somebody makes you an offer that will be hard to turn down. Takes you right up to the top of the mountain where you feel like you've made it over the hump and happiness comes in. If you're not with anyone right now, you got a Libra coming in, a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and you could have choices around love. If you're already with someone, your current relationship looks like it's in great shape. Ashley, why is my family always arguing with each other? What do you think, yours is different than anybody else's? That's what families do. Well, it's because like there's always, first there's a couple of things. There's spending too much time together. There's like wounds, right? Like people that have old wounds that haven't healed, and other people are bringing the wounds out, which is causing arguments. Then there's stupid shit like, like who doesn't do what they're supposed to do? Who didn't take out the garbage? That's stupid nonsense. But then that can escalate, right? And then there's some cyclical things that may need to be broken. But your family is no different than anybody else's family. Not even a little bit. Everybody's family argues. BNK, will I get back together with LP as a couple? You have potential, yeah, that could happen. Now, reading for the rest of this week. You might be feeling over it when it comes to romance. Could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan or putting money aside for something, and then you may be feeling like the hard work you put into something business related has paid off. Money's coming in. A new venture is on the horizon. Negativity is moving into the past. You could be very focused on work, school, or business. Looks like your perseverance pays off, and you may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Watch out for that Capricorn. Capricorn could be around. And you've got the world at your feet. Now, the Capricorn being around and the being annoyed around romance could have something to do with one another. Is there anybody here that I haven't answered for? I see Empress, but I don't see the question yet. But aside from Empress, Susie. Empress, Bree still hasn't responded to my brother, but she's watched his stories and posted stories on her page too. Is she kind of over talking to him, seeing where things could go, or is it someone else? I don't think it's someone else. I just don't think that she's ready to make a decision to move forward with him. I think that she kind of feels like it's not going anywhere, or it's not going to go anywhere, so she's reluctant to move forward with him. But she's undecided. She hasn't made a final decision yet. Susie, will I finally see A tomorrow? I'm not convinced. Tanya, general for the weekend. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders and you're feeling pretty ambitious. It's like romance could be heating up this weekend. Old wounds are healing. Life is moving forward. A wish comes true. You could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. You may be pretty busy this weekend. Fire signs here: Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Happiness comes out over your life. Cause for celebration comes in around feeling like life is moving forward. If you can, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Could be feeling better compensated and better respected around work, school, or business. And then love for the weekend. Love looks pretty good too. You might have choices. Choices come in. Cause for celebration comes in. Happiness comes in. Good luck comes in. A new venture is on the horizon with a fire sign: Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And it looks like you also could have a water sign: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Feeling like your personal relationships are functioning better this weekend. Not bad. Erica, will I be seeing Jordy this summer? I think you will see him, yes. Truly speaking, which signs are wasting my time? All right, let's see. Pisces. Pisces is the first one that comes up around you, and then Scorpio, which is funny, being that you're September 7th, which is my father. I'm a Pisces, and my mother was a Scorpio. So will we waste time for him? But you know what? Really, I don't really think that anything is a waste of your time, because you'll learn something from whoever it is. But it comes up that Pisces would be a waste of your time, and so would Scorpio. But let's see. If you happen to have one of those people around you, I wouldn't cut them off. Not if they haven't done anything wrong yet. Dragon, what is coming to me in love from now until August? You've got a Taurus that enters. You have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. A Taurus enters, and so does a Capricorn. And a wish comes true. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. Life is moving forward. Put it out into the universe exactly what you want, because you could get a new love offer. You might even have 2 new love offers. Perseverance around love pays off. Success comes in around love. Creative arts. Do you just want a general, or do you have a specific question? Empress, will I score 520 or above on my July 29th exam? I think you will. You're headed towards the 10 cups being full. Anybody here I haven't answered for besides creative arts? Bridget, my modeling career. Looks a little stuck and stagnant. It may be like go in spurts. Like you may be successful and then there may not a lot happening, and then you could get something else that leads to something else, and then it kind of falls off. It's kind of like a little bit of a roller coaster. Oh, that's so funny. Your mother and your father are Scorpio and Pisces, and you're a Virgo. That's so funny. You know, I think that Virgo and Pisces, I think any opposite signs, I think it can go one of two ways. They can hate each other, or they can be really, really good together. And it's interesting. I always like looking at families with astrology. Bridget, general. Got the world at your feet, and Aries enters. You've got money coming in. You got a Pisces that enters. You may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. An old wound is healing and moving into the past. You could feel as if somebody has treated you unfairly, but this resolves itself pretty quickly and moves into the past. You could be planning travel, and you may be feeling relieved around finances. Shimmy, will JMR try to come back again and reconcile with me the rest of July? I'm not convinced it happens in July. What two signs are coming in for you? You have an Aries coming in. You have an Aries and a Libra that come in. Peace. Will me and A get back together? There's potential, yeah. There is potential here. What about creative? Creative, you just want a general reading? I'm just going to give you a general. Let's see what's going on for creative arts. You have a water sign that enters Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You could be planning a road trip. You might make a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. A new beginning is on the horizon. Life is getting unstuck and starting to move forward. A wish comes true. You also have your intuition heightened. You have something nice happening around love. If you're with someone now, great. Current relationship moves forward. A wish comes true. Not with anyone. You have a Cancer that comes in, and possibly an Aquarius. An old wound heals and moves into the past, and you're feeling pretty ambitious. Life is starting to move forward. Anybody here I have an answer for? Janie, is A interested in me? I think so, yes. Shimmy, I answered yours. Babe, who's coming next in love for me, past or a new person? A new person, and it could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Tanya, love for this summer. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. Success comes in. Love offer comes in from a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It also looks like you could have an Aquarius here. Perseverance pays off around love. Making decisions that push your love life forward, laying down the law, setting up boundaries. If you're looking for a committed relationship, the person could enter this summer. Let's see what happens. Listen to your intuition when it comes to love. Not bad. Not bad at all. Is there anybody here that I haven't answered for yet? I think that's it. So I'm going to wrap it up. Shimmy, I did yours. I'm going to wrap it up and I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm hoping to be on tomorrow earlier in the afternoon. We'll see how it goes. I think the weather here is going to be kind of shitty, so I think we're not going to go to the pool. Diamond. What are E's intentions and actions towards me? Well, they're a little slow and stagnant. I don't know that they have any specific intentions, but there is communication that comes in. You'll hear from them. Communication comes in. But otherwise, they don't really have anything specific intended. All right. Thank you all very, very much for being here tonight, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.